Tonight's episode of the MEGA64 podcast may be marred with technical difficulties. We ask for your patience, and if there are any audio pops, please inform us at rocco@mega64.com. If there are audio technical difficulties, any such nature, please don't hesitate to let us know. This is podcast episode 22. Is it 2? 22?
Yeah, sure.
This is 22. Our guests this evening are Rocco Bodie of MEGA64, Derek Acosta of MEGA64, Sean Chatfield of MEGA64, Garrett Hunter of, where do you work, Garrett?
DYK Incorporated.
DYK Incorporated. Their own Garrett Hunter is here. Matt Damon could not be here tonight. He works for a place called Dyke. That's the name of the place you work is called Dyke?
Yeah.
What do they do?
We build
Eat out, girls.
No.
They make carpet for the sake of munching.
We
Guess you didn't
make
get that.
boxes. We make pre-stressed concrete water tanks.
Is that really what you do?
Yeah.
We have to I just want to clarify something really quick. We're recording this podcast on a new computer and nothing is working, and so we're using this program we've never used before, and it, like, even if you make the slightest, I don't know what's going on, but it, like, pops if it gets too loud, and, like, no matter what you do, it's too loud. So I keep looking at the thing, and this is going to be a very dangerous podcast. This is going to be, like, basically like an episode of 24. If it goes over a certain level, you know, say goodbye, Los Angeles. So.
Are you not using the lapel mic?
No, I'm not using the lapel mic that I normally do because it doesn't work. Nothing works.
Oh.
So, but this works. Check this out. Theme song. Little Bill Filmath in record stores. Go to your local music trader. Check it out.
Go to Mojo.
They're all in business. They're still in
Mojo
business.
Sounds.
Mojo Sounds. They're doing this. So this week we thought we would talk about, you know, we got a lot of stuff coming up. A lot of stuff going on for MEGA64. Right now, Derek is playing a little, what is this game again? Small Arms?
It's really fun.
Small Arms, a game that I downloaded a long time ago and never ever played. And apparently it's really good. Who knew? But I've been playing that. I've been playing Bomberman on Xbox Live a lot, which is really good. But I hadn't even tried Small Arms, and apparently I should. But a lot of this, Garrett, you were commenting, it looked a lot like Little Big Planet. Some of the backgrounds.
Do, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the backgrounds do. I don't know. You want to call plagiarism? I don't know. I don't know if it's come to that yet. Sean, what do you think?
No. I have an opinion on this.
Sean's just going to back out of the matter due to legal issues beyond his control. We're just going to move on to another subject. So this week we are, in case you didn't know, there's a lot going on.
I'm getting spammed right now by other people.
Sean's getting spam on his phone. Explain what's going on.
I don't know. People keep texting me these things. There's different numbers now, and they keep saying they love me and want their bear hugs. I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know who these people are, so...
So ask for a location.
Where do I go to get the
ASL.
bear hugs?
Just respond with where.
Sean doesn't know how his number got out there or who's spamming him or what. So if you have any information on how to find that person, you know who it is.
It was me.
Call him 619-7. What's your number?
I hacked his
Bitch.
BlackBerry,
BlackBerry.
and I put him on the web. Put him on the interweb.
There are I
Well,
don't.
I have an iPhone now, so...
Do you have an iPhone? What's your favorite feature?
The pictures.
That's cool. Pictures.
That's my favorite too. The pictures. I like to look at the pictures. I love how the iPhone has like Bluetooth 2.0, like a new Bluetooth, and then it
Bluetooth too.
yeah, and it can't do anything except you use a headset. Like, okay, that's less than what my Bluetooth 1 could do. I can send songs with that.
Is it true that you can't text message on the iPhone?
No, I don't know who said that. You can text message.
Yeah, okay.
Fine.
That was-
There isn't an AIM client or anything. I don't know if that's what they meant, but you can text message fine. But I heard that from multiple people. I don't know what that was all about because you can text. So anyway, so this week we have a lot going on. We have Comic-Con, in case you didn't know, San Diego Comic-Con starts on Thursday. Preview night is Wednesday, but you know what? Most of you aren't going to that, so I just...
But we are.
But we are. We will be there. And Thursday's a big day because that's the beginning of Comic-Con, and that's when MEGA64 Time, our new DVD, goes on sale. Be sure to get your orders in. Order while it's still hot. And then that's also the night of our screening, our theater screening down here in San Diego. By the time you listen to this, the ticket link will probably be down. There will be some tickets at the door. You might want to hurry. I'm just saying.
Is it gonna sell out?
I don't know. You know what? Could be a sellout. Could be 5 people. We're not going to tell you. This is a mystery screening.
Because I was thinking of buying some tickets for my parents, but if it's gonna sell out, I'd rather leave the seats open for some real fans.
Garrett, I think your parents can just go. I really don't think that's a problem.
No,
I'm making my dad pay.
Yeah.
Are you?
No, God no.
Oh,
Support
I was gonna
the
say.
cause. Supporting the cause. You got into the yellow there. Be careful.
Audio level is in the yellow.
Careful.
Okay, I hope we're okay. I hope this is listenable. We'll see. I was informed today. Some news might not be so great to the listeners out there, but to us, this is kind of big. I did hear a rumor some members of Atlas of Id would be at the screening.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah, so
Who's going?
it's
Matt?
a rumor. Yeah,
Is Nick going?
yeah.
Is Tim going?
I don't know.
Is Charles going?
I don't know. That's
Do you
all.
know
Sean
all?
going?
I don't know.
The names of all the members of the band.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Didn't he just prove that?
How the fuck do you know that?
He was in it.
I helped him out for a while.
He was in the band.
What do you do?
I did the little vocal effects. I just sat in a room and just turned a knob for a couple months.
For a couple months?
Yeah, well, I
Like-
helped him out for a while.
Every one of their live shows, you'd have to go turn knobs?
Yep.
Oh.
And then
What
I
kind of
stopped.
vocal effects do they use? Because live, you're not really supposed to use like.
Well, we used a lot. We did a lot.
Why wouldn't you just? Why
Well, they
wouldn't
probably don't want you spilling the beans.
Why would they just have pedals? Why wouldn't the?
They did have pedals.
Yeah,
but I
pedal
just-
named Sean.
Why do
Yeah.
you need? Why do you have to sit? That doesn't make sense to me.
Well,
Basically, when they figured out what you're talking about now, Sean was out of the band.
I gotcha.
No, I quit.
That's not what I heard.
Yeah.
Oh,
'cause
now
what-
you heard.
I heard
No,
that
Tracy
you
Ann
had to
told
choose
you.
between MEGA64 and the World Tour, and you couldn't commit, so they booted you out.
A lot of drama, competing stories here.
There's no record of that.
Competing stories. Who? Send in your thoughts. Rocco at Mega64.com. What do you decide? Who's right?
Music is evolving.
Sean versus the band. All right. So, so screening's going on. If the ticket link is down by the time you read this, just get them at the door if they're still available, whatever. But there should
What
be.
about at the booth?
Should be.
At the Comic-Con.
Hopefully we will be able to sell them at the Comic-Con booth.
Yeah.
We'll be able to work that out.
How
I'm
many
thinking
have
that'll
we
be fine.
sold As of now, do you have any idea?
I don't know. No idea. But
He's not revealing it for the
no, I'm not.
podcast.
I'm not reviewing. Not
Oh.
revealing. It's hidden
Reveal it to me.
hidden
We'll talk-
information.
We'll talk on a piece of paper. Let me know.
We'll talk after.
No, we won't.
Wow.
Derek woke up. Hey.
Yeah, sorry if there's an overall gloominess to this podcast. It seriously took so much to even make this happen.
Gloomy, but
Yeah,
you won't
I'm-
let go of the microphone.
I'm
Yeah.
gloomy.
He's just so nice
You
to
guys
have
you
his
guys
own-
take the you want to seriously
He
take
has
the
his own microphone.
take the mic and kick this podcast up a notch. Okay.
Derek's too busy playing
There you go.
Geometry
Hold
Wars.
on, once I...
Oh my god.
That's the story.
Oh, what did you do? You blew up people's car
This is episode
stereo.
24 of the
on
new
Geometry Wars.
Pump it up.
Is that hurting his-
Pump it up.
Pump it up. Pump it up. Pump it up.
Wow.
That's good.
So there we go. We saved the podcast. Oh my god.
It's like the first thing I've said the whole podcast.
I know.
So do you guys want to talk about MEGA64 time?
Yeah.
Yeah, do we
Sure.
have any thoughts going in? I mean, with it coming out, is there anything we should say that people are looking forward to people seeing? Or
Well, can we say that we just got them?
yeah, we just
We just
We
picked
got
them up.
yesterday. I watched it yesterday.
What'd you think?
I loved every second of it.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Even the bad stuff?
Well, let me see. The greatest video ever was pretty great, but I knew that. When we did the commentary, I kind of saw most of the stuff, but the stuff that I didn't see on there were like the Easter eggs,
Bonus features.
and the bonus features and stuff, which I loved. The behind-the-scenes making of Average Cowboy was great. The Backyard Messiah stuff, the outtakes are still my favorite. This whole deal,
Those turned out great.
Yeah.
that's great. 9/11 was an inside job. Need I say more?
Nope.
That's it.
I
Well-
said that. South Park ripped me off.
Yeah.
Did the South Park really rip you off?
Yeah, they ripped us off.
Yeah.
They went on his computer,
I was
saw
the
the
first person saying
outtakes.
that.
Mother.
I was saying that on 9/10.
Hey, can we really laugh again?
So what? Yeah. What else? Sean, anything you're excited about seeing?
Your chest.
A little further, not so close. Is this bad? Okay.
I'm getting mad when you do that.
I
Don't do
know.
that.
I don't know. I think I'm pretty.
Fucking died.
I'm excited for the MEGA64 time disc, and I'm interested to see people say about things that we filmed that aren't for MEGA64, like the little montages the little montages that we have of us effing around from 2003 till
I
now.
wonder what people are gonna say about the Prince of Persia skit that we had to edit.
Yeah, and they can see the
the
real
uncut
version.
They can see the uncut version, and I wonder if they're gonna make the same edits that Ubisoft did.
I can think of an edit.
Fuck.
I can think of one edit.
I really like the disc art. I think you guys are in for a treat with the disc art, especially if you pick it up at Comic-Con. I think that is gonna.
Yeah, it's that much more special.
It's gonna make a lot more sense if you go to Comic-Con.
Yeah, totally.
So you might as well buy a plane ticket
Well, now
and
everybody knows what it is, so the hype is dead.
get down there.
That's
Why?
not
What?
true.
The hype is dead.
What? What's that? What?
We're not gonna sell a single copy.
Oh, you're
Fuck it
wow.
all up.
You're a blasphemer.
You guys are dumb as shit.
Dicks.
Those dicks.
You're dumb as a dick.
You're like dick dumb.
What happens now?
Derek, anything? What are you looking forward to on MEGA64 time? Do you have any hopes, dreams, ambitions?
No. I pretty much said my piece. I know how I feel about
Is
it.
this even working? I don't see like any spikes.
Yeah,
in
that's right. Woo! Yeah, it's working.
Yeah.
It's doing good.
You've played it back. It works okay.
Can you hear yourself, like, because you're wearing headphones, so you can't, like, the questions you're asking us aren't coming out? That's a shame. These podcasts have gone downhill, I think, in the quality.
Well, Rocco got a new computer, and
But you think that
They've
only
all been fine until this one.
it only improved
Oh,
the
really?
podcast, but it didn't.
Nope.
It effed it all up.
We know a guy who went into surgery and he got surgery done on his eye.
Yeah, my roommate's friend or whatever.
I was talking.
And,
Go ahead, Derek. Tell the story.
To do surgery on his eye, they had to completely remove it from his skull, but it was still attached to his brain. And they asked him if he wanted to be lucid during this operation. And when we were talking about it, and I think we all agree that if I was awake and somebody pulled my eye out of my face,
Yeah.
if I had to look at my own face without the help of a mirror
With-
or anything,
with my eye.
my mind would be blown.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could handle seeing that.
You know, for the pain, you would want to be all the way out, but maybe that experience is like, well, what if I could? I want
I
to know
don't-
what it looks like to look at myself.
I
like,
just imagine one eye start turning around while the other eye is looking forward, just like they go out of sync, and at that point, I would just start screaming uncontrollably.
Then when I try to blink, I would
that's
freak
what Rocco
out.
said. He's like, imagine trying to blink. It's like, oh god, I can't make it stop.
Yeah.
what happened? What's wrong with his eye?
I don't know. They said
It's
that
too
all of a
big.
sudden. No, he
They had to
said
shave a little bit off.
that
He couldn't see good.
all of a sudden, like, it was really blurry one day, and they didn't know why. I went to the eye doctor, and he's like, I think you should go to the real doctor. So we went to the real doctor, and they're like, okay, we need to operate now. And so they
We
operate.
need to pull this out
Or you're
right
you're
now.
gonna be blind in like a week.
In one eye.
Yeah. So they took it out.
I hate surgery so much. It's almost one eye being blind doesn't seem that bad.
You know what the worst thing about surgery is? Nobody. It seems when surgery happens, it happens without warning. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? When it's really
Yeah.
bad, it's always, oh, we got to operate right now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's not like, okay, 1 year from now,
It's like,
We're opening you up. No.
you know what? You have to have surgery in about 5 months. Just take some time to prepare for us pulling
Yeah.
your eye out of your face. It's like, no, we got to do this in the next 10 minutes. or
But
you're gonna be
honestly,
alive.
I'd rather have that happen. I don't want to dread on it for. I would think about it
Yeah,
for
that's
5
true.
months, like every day. Like my eyes be taking my head. It's gonna suck. But that way, it's like, oh shit, we gotta do it, and then before you know it, it's over.
You know what? I wonder if the doctors know that, and really they could do the operation at any time over the next week. But they're
They
like,
just want you to get over
let's just do it now.
Let's just get this taken care of.
I got some time before I go to lunch. You don't have any plans?
Well,
All right.
Apparently, the surgery took 3 hours.
Oh my god. You know how painful, like waking up and then having like your eye just be sore. Oh,
Oh god.
God.
getting punched in the eye is one thing, but like having like waking up and the medication's worn off and you're just that numb feeling. No, thank you.
Do you know what the other bad part of surgery is, according to my uncle?
What?
Is that anytime you go in for surgery, they look up your ass.
Why?
What?
I don't know. He told me that anytime he's gone in for surgery, there was something that they had to like put something in his ass or
Look
like
up his ass.
or something
They had to put it
in his intestines.
Sir, we're gonna need to have a peek up your
It's
colon.
time to get a new doctor at that point.
Yeah, no
he
shit.
he
Think
said-
he's
he said,
gay.
Like, anytime I go in for anything, they're gonna put something in my ass.
Broke my finger. Up. We're gonna take your belt off.
You know what? That's not always a bad thing for some
Finger, huh? I know what fixes that right up.
people.
You can do this one
You're
yourself.
losing some hair. Drop him.
Have you ever tried butt Rogaine?
Oh, God.
Suppository.
Butt Rogaine. Quote of the day. That's the title of tonight's podcast.
Butt Rogaine.
Butt Rogaine. Wow.
Alright.
So, is there anything stuff coming up? Anything? Okay, so Comic-Con, with Comic-Con starting, is there anything you guys are actually like looking forward to at
Yes.
Comic-Con? Anything you hope to see?
Yes.
Go ahead.
I hope to
Pirate
see.
costumes.
I
I'm
hope.
hoping Pirates of the Caribbean 4. Out on a limb? You tell me.
I hope to
Saga
see.
continues.
I hope to see the MEGA64 booth, and some good
Do
panels.
we know what booth number we have yet?
3851. We are booth 3851. We are by Full Moon, the creators of fine
That's gonna
films
be
such
awesome.
as Puppet Masters,
Castle Freak.
and we are by we're right next to Lining Up TV, and we're right by the movie studios. We're like in the middle of the convention center. Can't miss us. We're a corner booth. Look for it. You cannot miss us.
I think
You
it
do?
is.
No
Use-
excuses this year.
If you do, use mental. Bottom line. I'm looking forward to. I am hoping, crossing my fingers, they debut the trailer for the new Batman movie. That's what I'm hoping for. That's it. That's all I want. Have fun.
You know what I want is I was talking about this earlier. Wow, I saw the preview to the new Get Smart movie.
Yeah.
And I would really like maybe some free giveaways or
Yeah,
some
get
shit
smart
like
stuff.
like a Get Smart poster or some crap. I'd be really excited about that.
Here's what I think would be the ultimate promotional thing. When Warner Brothers did a panel for V for Vendetta, they had everyone walk out with a mask. And everyone walked out, and that was such a great idea because everyone was like, "What is that movie? Like, what the hell is that?" Everybody gets. They need to have a Get Smart panel and give everyone one shoe. That's it.
One shoe.
One shoe. That's it.
An actual cell phone and a shoe.
No, just a shoe.
Just the shoe.
It'll promote.
I think a mask could be a little cheaper than a shoe.
Not if it's gonna pay less.
Not if it's made out of paper.
You
Like
can
they-
pay
Paper
less.
shoe.
Paper shoe.
That's how they do it in Holland.
Do you remember when the panel for Drawn Together gave out
Oh, yarmulkes.
gave out yarmulkes? That was really funny because jokes about Jewish people are always funny.
Yeah, I didn't get. There's
What?
like
we
I.
make more Jewish jokes on this podcast
No.
than any other podcast on the internet.
We don't. Dominic does.
I don't know. There's the Uber Alice podcast, and they get.
Is there really such a podcast?
No, I don't.
You know what Uber Alice means?
No, I know it's a song.
It means over everything. And it's Deutschland über alles is the song.
No, it's California Uber Alice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, by the Dead Kennedys.
They ripped off Deutschland über alles.
Well, it's a play on that.
No, I think it's a riff-off.
Okay,
Oh,
that's take it up with Jello.
I'm pretty sure that I know.
Garrett, is there anything you're gonna buy at Comic Con?
I'm gonna buy. I don't really know. I put aside some money to take because I always seem to like run into stuff that it's
Yeah.
like, oh, gotta have it. But like, you know what? If they got some like exclusive, I don't know. You know what I'm hoping to see though is the Resident Evil 10th Anniversary Series 2 from NECA.
Yeah.
Those are gonna be hopefully there, like prototypes. I can see them.
Yeah.
But like, if they have some exclusive figures that I collect, maybe. But yeah, I don't really know.
I remember Charlize Theron was there a few years ago, and somebody landed on tattoo on our wheel, and I wrote Charlize Theron is a cunt on their arm. I wrote it in Sharpie before they were gonna meet her for an autograph signing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
I hope there's more
yeah.
situations like that.
Yeah, that'd be.
I
good.
want to know that people are gonna meet celebrities, so I can take permanent marker and write trash about that celebrity.
Sacha Baron Cohen has no dick.
Sacha Baron Cohen is a home.
Yeah,
That's
stuff that
that's the
rhymes.
new word for homo.
Home.
Home.
Oh.
What if they think you homie?
So if you're straight, are you
Then they're gay.
You're straight or homeless. Well,
Samuel L. Jackson is nice.
so
That'll
yeah,
piss him off.
That will.
I think of, oh, what? Yeah.
I don't really plan on buying anything. Getting back to that, but I know I will. Like, I'll see a shirt that
Yeah,
I
that's how I am
want.
too. I'm like, wow, there's nothing I want to get this year, and I end up walking away broke. But
I don't know how you feel, but every time I see like the new action, like you're talking about, like the little figures being revealed, when people like get out cameras and start filming the figures, I just get really upset. I get really mad about it.
I
'cause
take
it's so
pictures of
But why?
just because I go, oh, I want to see what that.
You know what I'm excited
I
to
have
see?
pictures from last year's Comic-Con on my phone
Of,
still.
of like action figures?
Of the
No?
Resident Evil 2
No
10th or the Resident Evil 10th anniversary figures.
I don't get it. But okay. Even
Are you two
taking
done
pictures is
jerking
one
each
thing.
other off?
I took pictures of like the Wii and the Wii Zapper and all that
Yeah,
shit
me
at
too.
E3.
Yeah, okay. But I'm saying like, I mean, get a video camera out and film it.
Well,
like,
not a
all
video
the way
camera.
around. No, okay,
No,
that's
still,
what I'm saying though. Like,
still
yeah, get a
photo.
picture.
get a picture. That's one thing. Whatever.
I'm gonna show you. I'm
No,
gonna
I
show
believe you.
No, I'm
I
gonna
don't
fucking
want to
send
fucking
checking
see
outside.
it. I just want to say like, if I see if
You know what I got? I got a picture of someone getting a high score in Geometry Wars at E3 last.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I got that.
Dude, this is similar note, I guess, but they revealed they showed the series 2 of the Lost action figures, and they're finally making a Sawyer figure. Okay, what do you picture when you picture a Sawyer
You know
figure?
what they did?
What?
I bet
Ugly.
they did. I bet like they did like season 1 Sawyer, huh? With the shorter hair, no scruff.
No, it's not even. No, it's not that at all.
It's season 5 Sawyer. He has black hair after he dyed it.
After he died, he's a skeleton. No. You picture what? You picture a Sawyer action figure. What do you picture? You picture him with a gun, maybe? Yeah.
told you what we pictured. What is it?
Okay.
Sawyer died.
It's him smiling and leaning up against a tree and just grinning like an idiot. It doesn't look like it's like it. You might as well have given that to Bernard or something. Like it doesn't look. It's like we finally get a Sawyer figure. I mean, even the Jack figure looks like it's like more of an action pose than Sawyer. He's like leaning up against a tree, like thinking about picking an apple. It's like, oh great. And then they're selling Sun in her bikini. It's like, guys,
Yeah.
we still don't have a Saeed, but let's keep selling female cast members nobody wants in bikinis.
Saeed
I
off
want
the
him.
show.
No, very much still.
Getting back to what I was trying to
PlayStation
make,
3.
Yeah, trying to.
the
trying
point
to
I was
have
trying to
one.
interject
You have
10
one.
fucking minutes ago. Close your damn phones.
It's Geometry Wars.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a Wii Zapper.
I'm really looking forward to Indiana Jones 4.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope there's
yeah.
something there for that.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I'm sure there will be.
I hope. Oh,
I'm almost positive there will
well,
be.
dude, Lucasfilm has a giant pavilion, and they kind of never have anything to talk about but Star Wars, and that's kind of over. So.
Yeah, so there you go.
Well,
Hey,
no,
last year there
there'll
was
be
a-
tons of Star Wars stuff.
THX 1138 was huge last year.
Or the year
That was
before.
2 years ago.
Oh, well, whatever. I don't remember.
Yeah. but still.
Done with Star Wars.
Go now pick up THX.
Let's move on, people. Get it over.
Is that Robert Duvall in THX or
Yeah.
just some guy who looks like him?
No,
it's
it's
Robert
Robert Duvall.
Robert Duvall is a great actor.
Yes, he is.
He's good in the Twilight
Look, I
Zone.
got
He's
pictures
good in
of comic-
THX. He's good in
Pictures of the show
Godfather.
floor, dude.
Where are you standing with that picture?
I was standing up in a
All right,
room.
me and
that looked
Rocco
over
will handle the rest of the podcast.
Yeah.
Since the two other faggots want to jerk
Look,
each other
there's
off,
Resident Evil.
want to give each other fucking reach arounds over their phones. They want to fucking jizz on each other's faces and
cool,
fucking wipe it off with their butt and then eat it back out of the butt. That's how gay they are.
Whoa!
Remember that one email we got a long time ago? A guy asked if we could tone down our podcast because his parents were going to get mad.
Yeah, then the last time we tried to talk about Bam and his girlfriend fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Which,
just saying, as of this podcast,
Did
that
we-
kid's locked in the basement.
Oh, we talked about how I had that DVD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know
we
what to
talked
do with
about
that. Hey, hit me up if you want to buy that. 500.
Me,
Do you want to buy it?
500 pennies. Oh.
Oh,
You got me there.
Hey-o.
Singer.
Didn't specify.
It's true.
I need to sell it.
Wow.
It needs crack money.
Let's just start with the emails.
Do you want to do some emails?
Why not?
It's
What
just
else?
late.
Yeah, it's like, okay, Comic-Con, you better show up. Okay, screening Thursday. Okay,
Yeah,
DVD.
I've just been burnt on doing. Just that we had to make a new wheel this week. The old wheel of mystery needed some work done, so we did that. And
This is the
there's
wheel
a lot going on. And
2.5. The extra 0.5 is for we added a chain to it. Try to imagine where a chain fits into a wheel. You won't be able to.
Why is there chain on?
Come to Comic-Con and you'll see.
come to Comic-Con, you'll get it.
The MEGA64 time DVD is going to come out on Thursday. I think everybody's really going to like it. I think that's the DVD people wish that we offered on our website when they first hear about us.
Yeah.
Because the complaint we get the most is, "Fuck, I was expecting fucking skits and it was dudes."
Yeah,
Talking.
This is the thing that you want to get. This is like the first thing you want to get into.
Yeah.
This will finally be the first DVD people don't fast forward through.
Yeah.
Oh, they probably still will. They'll find something. But I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, this DVD is like, hey, you'll probably like this. Check this out, and then if they do like it, they'll want to get version 1, version 2, and then
Yeah.
ultimately version 3.
Yeah, this is the gateway DVD. That's what I call it.
Like
That's
it-
what I
like-
wanted
is
to
it
title
like-
but no one would let
Is
me.
it like marijuana? A gateway drug?
Fucking
Garrett, that's stupid.
No, it's
DVD,
What you just
fucking,
said is stupid.
No, it's not.
fucking bro. Fucking
DVD.
president did it.
DVD brothers.
I didn't inhale.
DVDs with my brothers.
Yeah, you could gateway yourself into version 1 and version 2, and ultimately, like I was saying, version 3.
Why are drugs still illegal if the president did cocaine when
Is
he
it
was in
a fact?
college?
Can we prove that the president did cocaine?
I thought I heard that somewhere. Wasn't he in college? Did cocaine?
You know, well,
Bill Clinton admitted to smoking pot.
he said he didn't inhale.
How can you not inhale?
But that's what he said.
That's not possible.
Well, so that he's saying he didn't get high because he didn't inhale. I don't think George Bush ever admitted, yes, I did cocaine.
No.
Yayo.
He said cocaine.
Oh, he said.
He's like, I did
Said
it.
correctly.
All right, email theme song.
Said it correctly. Not done.
Whatever. Fucking email, dick.
I'm in a good mood.
No,
Yeah.
I have to pee.
I got mild food poisoning today from Starbucks because I had one of their breakfast sandwiches.
Oh god.
And all day, I've just had like cramps in my stomach, you know? When it's those poopy cramps.
Oh god.
You feel like you
yeah.
have to take the biggest dump.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just terrible.
Do you have like diarrhea?
No,
You didn't?
it just
You
went
didn't
away.
even go?
No,
Oh my god.
Yeah, well, that's Derek. He doesn't do that.
I don't go. Ever.
Yeah, what's up with that?
When I was in 6th grade camp for a full week, I dookied once.
That's
Oh.
amazing.
And it was in the middle of the woods, halfway through a 6-hour hike, and it was only because I absolutely could
The
not
best
hold
part
it
is you knew,
anymore.
like, that was like there was no option. That was happening.
Dude, at the beginning of that hike, it was already 4 days without taking a crap. And then they're like,
Oh.
okay, we're going to walk through the mountains today. And I was like, this
Oh.
might be the day.
I think this is just
I was
the
dreading
night.
using the toilets at 6th grade camp so much that the only time I went, I ended up having to dig a hole in the woods.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Sucks for the forest.
You destroyed it though for 4 days.
Oh my god.
But you know what? That, without a doubt, greatest shit of my life.
Oh, totally.
That was the one.
Do you remember the greatest of your life?
Do you remember the greatest poo of your life?
I don't. I honestly.
Yeah, I remember
Rocco, Rock seems like the type of guy who would have a greatest poo.
Thanks. That's great. There's a restaurant, I forget, somewhere in San Diego called Keith's. And we were going to Las Vegas really early in the morning. We left at like 4 in the morning. And we were on our way there, and I hadn't crapped it so long for whatever reason. I was sick or something. And it was like my body was going to tear itself in half if I didn't crap. And we pulled over at Keith's, and I crapped so much it went over the brim of the thing.
Not yet. Yeah.
Wait, no, wait.
No.
I flooded the toilet.
You filled up the toilet
That's
with poop?
It
impossible.
flooded.
That is not
over.
possible.
Did it
was
flood?
It was firm at first, and then the rest was diarrhea. And it
But wait,
overflowed.
did it flood when you tried to flush it, or you pooped so much that the toilet was overflowing?
It overflowed. Oh, barely. I'm not talking. This was like waterfalls everywhere, but it overflowed. It was already. It was.
I
it was
can't
already
imagine.
almost filled
I
with
can't
rain.
imagine anybody having that much crap in
Yeah.
there.
No, but there was a lot of water in the toilet. This was
Yeah,
an
but-
irregularly filled toilet.
No.
Wait.
He's saying that he crapped so much he made the toilet overflow without flushing.
With poo-poo or with
Yeah,
water?
With
With water. With my own diarrhea.
What? When was this? Today?
How old were you?
This was in '95.
12 years ago.
Dude, I remember the worst.
Yeah.
That's a
I think
No,
we,
I was-
I think
no,
we
I was
talked
12.
about this.
what a
before.
shitty childhood.
I think we talked about this before, but the worst Rocco pooping incident was
oh yeah.
Yeah, maybe for you.
episode 4. I had to go flush that up in Sean's aunt's
Yeah.
loft.
Remember we were both up there gagging.
Oh, God.
horrible.
That was so bad.
He's right here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we don't
Good.
care.
But your shit doesn't
I was
stink.
right up there.
Whenever I go, sometimes it's weird. Like when we go, remember we went to the Padre game. Me, Sean, Rocco, and Jessica Boy.
Yes.
And we went to the Padre game on Friday, and then we were driving back because they were gonna go get the Harry Potter. Sean was getting the Harry Potter book.
Yeah.
And I had to go to the bathroom so bad on the drive back. It's like I get nervous when I go out, and then I just I don't know. I have to have an explosion.
What?
Wow.
I don't know.
I was like, you
why-
won't go at the game?
That's why you That's why
Because I won't go at a game. There's no
No,
way.
I didn't go at the game. But I didn't feel it until we were driving back.
Oh.
And that's why I was like, just drive us to my house, and I'll get in my car and meet you.
Oh, you could have told me you had a crab, and I would have,
Dude,
been more
no,
than happy to oblige.
no, because it was I was in there for a while, man.
I'm not too picky about where I'll go, but a sports game that
No.
is so not happening. ever.
No, I am very particular. Where I mean, like, there are times.
That's surprising.
Yeah, thank you. There are times where I would go home sick from school because I wasn't going at school. There's no way. I'll just
Are you
go.
serious?
Yeah, absolutely.
I've gone to the nurse's office to Dookie. Definitely.
I don't think I've ever duded at school.
At
Yeah,
our
exactly.
school, there's a sign on the nurse's office threatening expulsion to anybody who made fun of the fart noises coming out of the toilet in the nurse's office.
What?
You could be expelled if you were in the nurse's office and somebody went to take a crap in there. If you made fun of anything, any of the noises coming from that room, you could be expelled. There's a sign on the door.
Is that
Then why
that
would
for
that be necessary?
for kids like Derek who couldn't go unless that was the?
It's not that I couldn't go. I wasn't going to go unless it was there. The bathrooms at that school were terrible.
So
what,
bad.
So what would the nurses? You would say, "Hey, I need to use the bathroom here,"
Yeah,
and they'd be like, "Okay,
yeah.
okay."
I would just not go at school because I didn't want to use the bathrooms. But if it was ever an emergency, like I absolutely couldn't hold it, I'd go to the nurse's office.
Yeah. Okay. School was such a short. I mean, you're at school for what? Maybe 6 hours tops.
Yeah.
I
I
would
never went to
go. Yeah, I would just go like when I got home usually.
You're there for like 7.5 hours.
Really? I
Six-
never did extracurricular shit though.
periods plus an hour lunch and then 2 breaks.
You know what though? I don't remember. Maybe I went like and probably took a piss during the day. But I bet.
classy podcast.
Yeah. I bet I don't remember, man.
My house was so close to my school that sometimes during lunch I just run home real quick.
That's cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only time I would crap at school, I would probably never crap in like the public bathrooms, but I always knew where like teacher bathrooms and stuff were, and so I always made use of those.
Yeah, there's
Even,
this.
like at Grossmont. When I have to go at Grossmont, there's a teacher-only bathroom. They don't lock it. It's like, dude, it's like you could eat off the floors in there.
There's a secret bathroom at the mall where I work. I showed Garrett. You have to go down like this
Yeah.
back alley through this. The door is marked fire exit, but if you open it up, it's like a hallway to a really nice bathroom.
Really?
You gotta know the hot spots.
Wow.
Yeah, that was an awesome little secret.
I know.
Like,
Paid a visit today.
Gotta know the hot spots so you can plop plop.
All right, emails.
Email time.
This isn't the worst.
This is all right. Email theme
Got so
song.
much money, it isn't even funny. International fame, and the honeys, they love me. Undisputed, the best show. You know that it's true if you barely beat me, then I'll
I got food poisoning today from Starbucks.
Phil Mass theme song. Check it out. iTunes.com, music.com, downloads.com. You can get it.
Mojo Sounds.
Mojosounds.com, capitalrecords.com. You can check it out.
I'll read this first email.
All right. First email.
I'm gonna give it a voice. I feel that this is probably be closest to how the actual writer wrote the email. Bring it up.
Oh, sorry.
Bring it up.
This is Justin from VA Beach. Hey guys, I can't wait for MEGA64 time and version 3. You guys are great. If you were asked to star in a movie and you were going to be paid a lot of money, but you knew the movie was going to suck, would you be in it? By the way, 2 podcasts ago, you mentioned that you guys have a big announcement that might make MEGA64 full-time. Is that going on? Good luck with the premiere.
Wow, thanks,
Thank
Justin.
you, Justin.
Justin,
Thank
love
you,
your
Justin.
voice. Justin sounds
Wait,
sexy.
Tupac's got to go? What's that mean?
2 podcasts ago.
Oh.
We're not going to make the big announcement.
Where's the robot going?
The announcement's too big for the podcast.
Yeah, probably is.
Not happening.
Okay, if you got paid a
Still
ton of
in the
money to be in a movie, but you knew it would suck, would you still do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Yes.
depends on, it depends on
You know what?
the movie.
Why?
Because if it was Van Wilder 3, I wouldn't do it. But,
Are
For
you kidding me?
$50 million.
oh, if it was $50 million.
That's the point of the question.
No.
Just the fact that none of us have ever been in a major motion picture.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you want that experience?
Absolutely. I don't care what movies. I'll be in it.
Yeah.
Well, look, what's his name? Ben Kingsley was in a Yui Bowl movie. Come on,
Yeah, oh, that's true.
give me a break.
Tom Hanks, fucking Philadelphia, blow me.
Blow it out your AIDS ass.
Yeah. So, if this was, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'd be in it.
What's wrong with you?
All right, next one is from Thomas K.
Thomas K.
Okay.
Thomas Kill.
Kinski.
That's the worst one.
Well, no, I wasn't done.
Kill. Okay.
I'm gonna kill you. Okay. Hey guys, your podcast is still the best thing on the interweb.
Oh man,
I love it.
Next.
I
it's a
love
joke.
it.
It's a parody.
Pretty sure it's the internet, is what he meant to say.
Interweb.
Here are some questions for you to answer. Have any legal threats been made or carried out against MEGA64? No.
No.
What skit has been the biggest hassle to film so far? Resident Evil 4.
It's so frustrating.
Tarako, did Adam ever get you back for messing up his shirt at Super Dodgeball?
Did Adam ever get me back? I don't know. Did he? I don't think he ever did.
No.
He whined a lot.
I think his tears were enough. I think that covers it.
Who is that kid that
You
tackled
know what?
Sean?
Actually, wait, real quick. This actually we should talk about. We should say something. Adam is moving to Florida in the next couple weeks, and he timed it out, and he noticed that we would be recording a podcast before he left, and he did ask for us to make it a super good podcast. He really did ask me that.
Tonight?
Yeah. He said, well, he asked me a long time ago. He's like,
Wait, he's not going to be here for Comic-Con?
he'll be here for Comic-Con, but
okay.
we won't have another podcast by the time he leaves. And anyway, so he asked me to make the podcast before he leaves, a real good one, so he can listen to it on the plane. So I think it's just apropos that we got that question. So I think maybe real quick we should just, is there anything we want to say to Adam? Spencer, as many of you know him on the forums, he's listening right now on the plane. Is there anything we should say? Any words of wisdom we want to just part to our friend going across the country?
No.
No?
Go ahead.
I thought Derek would make a terrorist joke about the plane going down on you, Adam. But anyway, good luck in Florida. I didn't know you were leaving this soon, and we're gonna miss you, buddy. Sean?
Adam, here's the thing. Oh, sorry, too close. I feel that you and I just ended things. You know, it was over. We broke up as friends. And I am sorry to see you go. And oh god, this is so hard. You're not that bad, Adam.
Wow.
Adam Spencer McCarthy.
If I was on a plane and somebody said that to me, I would tell the pilot to turn around so I could kick your ass.
No, Adam knows I love him.
No, he doesn't.
We stopped hanging out.
Why?
We just broke up.
Why?
We friend broke up.
Over what?
Yeah, what happened?
It's
Over another man?
it's a long story.
Where does it begin?
Where's it begin? I've never heard that before. It's a long story. Where's it begin?
Fine, I'll tell you the story. This is for Adam on the plane. This goes out to you. It started when Adam worked at a movie theater, Okay, and he got a couple posters from the movie Harry Potter, and I think it was the Goblet of Fire. I think, I'm not sure. And anyways, Adam calls me up and he says, "Can I borrow? Can I come over and give you a poster for like Harry Potter?" And I'm like, "Of course, that'd be awesome." So I get there, and then he goes, "All right, that'd be like $6." And I'm thinking, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, well, it's $6. You know, I mean, you got it for free." And he's like, "Yes, but $6. You know, whatever." And for some reason, at that particular moment in my life, I was like, "All right, fuck this." And I was like, "I'll give you $6 later." Later that night, we go to Walmart, and then Adam's like, "Oh, I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry." I'm like, "Well, they have like those cookies for $1 and stuff, and that's pretty cheap." "No, I really want these Doritos and that soda, but wait a minute, you owe me $6." And that was it for me. Like, I don't know what it was, but I gave Adam the $6. I'm like, "All right, we're not hanging out anymore." I didn't say that, but I thought that in my head, and we really haven't hung out since then.
I didn't know that happened.
Yeah,
'Cause
and it's stupid now to think about it, you know. But it's just kind of like that. At that time, I was so mad about it.
Adam sold me a couple movies. He sold me a Devil's Rejects poster.
But he got them for free.
And a Land of the Dead poster. Well, I know he got them for free, but I was like,
what?
well, you know, I'll help a brother out, get him some money. It's okay.
I don't know. The point is that at the time I was mad. Now thinking back on it, it was kind of stupid. Actually, it is really stupid. Adam, sorry. I love you. Good luck in Florida.
Wow, all right.
Eric's got to follow that up.
Yeah. Way to go.
I chimed in with, haven't you ever heard of closing the goddamn door? Oh, it's much better to treat these kinds of things with a sense of poison rationality.
What is happening? What are you doing? You're not going to talk about Adam?
If I was Adam and this was my send-off podcast, the first thing I'd do when I landed in Florida was hang myself.
Why? I told him that I was being dumb, and I'm sorry.
I guess the story redeemed itself in the end. Adam, no, I hope this podcast is good enough for you. It probably isn't, but we're gonna miss you. You know, it's gonna be alone. It's gonna be. I'm not gonna lie and say it's gonna be an easy year, because it won't be. But no, wish you the best of luck in Florida, and we're gonna see you this week in Comic-Con. So you know, maybe I don't know. You know, hopefully. Don't listen to it before then. That's like opening your presents early.
We don't play before we listen to this.
God.
Wow,
Well,
I said something nice. wasn't I?
Yeah.
and I sang your song.
Yeah, we all said nice things.
Aside from Sean, who apparently...
Sean couldn't keep the drama off the podcast. I don't know how that,
hates
you know.
posters.
Apparently.
I mean,
Do you still have those posters?
How much is a friendship worth to Sean? $6.
Oh.
it was free for him. And you know what the thing was? I probably would have offered to pay him for it, but he insisted that I pay him. And this, for some reason, it's just rubbed me the wrong way.
Well,
we all make jokes, but the truth is Adam's a great guy, and we're going to miss him.
I really want the best for him out there. Really do.
Good luck, and we'll see you at Comic-Con. And the interweb, as our last emailer said, still works in Florida. So we'll be hearing and seeing you on the forums, and download the podcast 23. One love.
everyone, I just want to make a request out there. Everyone out there who's listening to this, email your wishes and just best regards to Adam. Email me at rocco@mega64.com and send your wishes to Adam, to Spencer, and just wish him the best, and we'll recite those later on an upcoming podcast, and Adam will hopefully hear them if he's in Florida and he gets internet connection, whether it be 56K, landline, and such. So thank you, and Adam, wish you the best. And now our next question.
If you guys were invited to a legitimate talk show, would you take it seriously or treat it like your Gamehead interview?
I would treat it like the Gamehead interview, probably.
Yeah, that was serious.
That was
That was seriously funny.
As serious as we get.
Seriously entertaining.
I don't know about that.
I was entertained.
I didn't even know it was Gamehead until it aired. I thought it was like 60 minutes.
Hey guys, question time. This is from Nightbat.
Joseph S.
How you gonna make fun of that name?
Wait, where do you see
Wait,
Joseph S?
Joseph,
Oh.
it's from Joseph S. He says it would be an honor for Derek to make that S into something.
Don't do it now.
Joseph sucks.
Fucking Stalin. Do you have any, or have any of you ever used GameSpot or GameFAQs?
I use GameFAQs
Game
a lot.
facts. Yeah, I use it for games. Yeah.
GameFAQs, and Dominic uses GameFAQs.
Dominic
Yep.
almost ruined GameFAQs.
Yeah.
Are we not supposed to talk about that? Or
I don't know, actually. Maybe we'll save it. We'll
That's-
save it for another day.
That's
Quiet.
internet legend.
Yeah.
My brother is an internet legend on GameFAQs for something horrible that he did, but I don't know if I'm not supposed to say anything. So whatever. If we can say it, we'll tell the story someday.
If you're familiar with GameFAQs, you probably can think of.
His name on GameFAQs is Y2K. That's all I'm gonna say.
There you go.
I don't use the forums or whatever, but I use the game, like I search and whenever I get stuck in a game, I go to GameFAQs. A lot, actually.
Good site. Good site.
Great site. Since the 90s.
Yep.
Another. You guys have said you like the White Stripes, and they're one of my favorite bands. What do you think of the new album, Icky Thump? I love it. Especially the songs Icky Thump and Conquest. Those are the only 2 songs off that album that I've heard. And they're great.
They are great. I love the whole album. I like almost every song the same, but my favorites are Conquest and...
Cause for me.
What's that?
Affecting Cause.
Yeah, you know what? That ended up becoming probably one of my favorites too.
Rag and Bone.
Hey,
Oh, Rag and Bone is really
And I
good,
really
too.
and I'm slowly turning into you is one of my favorites too. But I like them all about the same.
I haven't heard any songs off that album because I don't listen to the White Stripes.
Who do you listen to?
Music.
Gay.
Huh.
I thought you'd say a band.
Huh.
No,
And
I
then he
listen
says-
to a lot of different types of music. but-
Really? Is there any band that you've been listening to, and particularly lately?
Why? So you could call them gay? Oh, well,
Gay.
I don't know about
Burn.
disliking the White Stripes.
I
I,
already
just don't,
burned
I haven't
you.
listened to it. I
I'm not
hear the
listening
songs
to
come
you
on the
'cause you got
radio and they're
burned.
catchy too.
Yeah.
Garrett, shut up.
All right.
Okay. Dear MEGA64, from Jeff R. Jeff R. Garrett, this guy's got a friend code for you.
Oh, okay.
Shut up.
Oh,
You guys do a fantastic... Do you mind if I read this, Derek? Is that okay? We okay?
Whatever.
All right. You guys do a fantastic job on your videos as well as your podcast. My question I have for you is about G4. I know this is a touchy subject, but as a fan and maybe others would like to know the whole story. Not the bullshit pussy story, but the whole story with you guys and G4. Have we told... I mean, I don't know. What more is there to say? I mean, I don't know. We pitched the show to the... basically, what happened with the whole thing is we had...
What can we say? They didn't want it.
Yeah, what can we say?
They didn't want it. Now we're glad they didn't want it because they fucking
All right,
suck.
they don't want the pussy bullshit story. We fucking drove up there, right? These fucking bitches were like, "Yo, give us a fucking show." So I was like, "All right, dick suckers, you want to Here's the fucking show." And I spread my cheeks and I blew shit all over their faces. And they were fucking like, "You're gay," and I was like, "Say that to my face, and I'll break your nose off." And they said it again. We got into a tussle. Fucking.
Guys, Derek dropped the mic at the end of that story. Just so you know. Derek dropped the mic and shrugged. Just so everyone knows what just happened. So hopefully that explained just what happened to G4.
You know what? G4 for me has redeemed itself. G4 has redeemed itself.
Oh, really?
For me,
Did it redeem itself with the commercials that they played during
No.
the live E3 conferences?
No,
that was pretty cool.
That was pretty funny, but the E3 coverage I thought was good. But for me, Cops, Ninja Warrior, and still that Attack of the Show, I watched those.
Yeah, Attack of the Show is really funny.
Yeah, Cops is a great show, but you know they show that.
I don't think that makes you
No. Here's the thing. I get home from work, and I can put on Core TV, watch 2 hours of Cops, then switch it over to G4, watch 2 more hours of Cops, and then finish it off with a couple episodes of Ninja Warrior. My night's done.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna redo your night. Stop watching so much Cops and leave it on Court TV.
No, I like Forensic Files and
Fuck that. Most shocking.
Yeah, I've seen Most Shocking.
You don't like that show?
I like it, yeah. But I've seen, they rerun it too much. It's like,
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
I've seen that one.
I see videos in the commercials. They're like, "Yep, seen it, seen
Yes.
that one, seen that
the
one."
Riot one, seen this one.
Seen it, got shocked by it.
No, but what I saw the other day, probably the most shocking video in a while. It was in Bangkok or some Asian place, and these cops were outside this apartment because the man inside was holding his wife hostage and threatening to kill her. So one cop kicks the door open, and it opens about 6 inches, half a foot or so, and then all the cops run away from the door. And then they're like, the police are running away because they hear a strange noise. But the noise has subsided, so they're heading back to the scene. And the cops creep back, and they kick the door open a little bit more, and the entire apartment explodes and sends the cops flying backwards towards the camera.
Are you serious?
The noise they heard, they kicked open the door, and the guy like ripped the nozzle off a propane tank and started just filling the apartment with gas.
Oh.
And then when the gas ran out, they thought he had stopped, but the tank just went empty. And when they kicked the door open again, he set it off and blew the entire place up.
Oh my god.
Oh.
That is awesome.
It was rad.
Oh, I want to see that. I want to see that live.
Most shocking on Court TV.
So there you go. G4 redeemed themselves, especially with Code Monkeys. Did you guys see the new show Code Monkeys? Code Monkeys?
No.
You guys don't watch Code Monkeys? Code Monkeys.
Fucking went to that G-bitch 4 shit. Fuck. Extreme.
I don't.
Dick.
You know.
Dick.
What did I say? Oh, G4 TV. No, what the fuck? Attack of the Show.
Yeah.
It's not funny, but I do get some informative stuff from
Yeah,
it.
there's information on it.
It's not. It's definitely not funny. If they would
Serves
make
the
it
same
like
purpose.
the screensavers used to be, just serious.
Yeah.
If it was just, hey, we're serious. This is technology that's coming out. That'd be better. But
Yeah.
yeah, that guy trying to make jokes and that it's not that great.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Our next question is from Josh T. He goes by the nickname Niner, apparently. I was wondering how long did you wait in line for the Wii? I personally waited 28 hours. It was the best time ever.
Wow.
31.
I walked into Walmart, picked it up. I waited in line
I was
about a
given
second and
one
a half.
on Christmas or before Christmas.
How long was I there for? I think I was there for like 7 hours.
Rocco was nice enough to wait in line for me, so thank
Yeah.
you. Hey, Rocco, again, and the rest of you guys too.
That was
Thank
a
you.
good time. I had a good time.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
Except for like the hour between 5 and 6 a.m. of that morning. It was the coldest for some reason I've ever, I don't know what it was. And then after that hour, totally fine. Steve M. from Albuquerque, New Mexico says, does Derek ever get mislabeled as someone of East Indian or Middle Eastern descent? Just wondering.
No, I don't, but my mom is really afraid that I'm going to, so she keeps telling me that I should shave my beard.
Oh.
My mom keeps saying shave your beard because it makes you look Middle Easterners and people don't really like them right now.
James Hetfield of Metallica
Yeah.
just got he got detained at the airport for having a beard representing it was a Taliban-esque beard.
Really?
They pulled him in for that.
The lead
Can you
singer of
believe that?
Metallica?
James Hetfield.
He looks so white.
Yeah, I don't know, but they detained him for that. That's what they told him. And
Really, they just hate Metallica.
yeah, they were
Like
like, no.
most.
Fuck that guy.
You suck.
I'd do
Even
it too.
Sandman, Unforgiven too. Fuck
Why are you detaining me? You fucking look like you're from the Taliban. Shut the fuck up.
Figurative question. If you were for some reason not allowed to call your show MEGA64, what would you name it? Remember when we were going to start, Derek, and you suggested maybe to call it Beta Test?
Yeah.
That was one of your suggestions.
You know what? Sometimes I think MEGA64, like, I think of that name being similar to the Nintendo 64,
Yes.
and that's such an old system now. Sometimes I think,
Yeah.
like, maybe they shouldn't have gone with that name.
It was supposed to be old by the time we picked it. Like
Mega 360.
It was 2003.
Yeah, why not Mega Wii?
Mega Wii.
That'll be the next show.
Okay.
Well, it's going to be PlayStation 3 thing and come Mega
Dragon
3.
Ball Wii.
Dragon Ball Wii.
Dragon Ball Wii. Can't say Dragon Ball. They're not legally allowed.
Dragon Balls. Get.
Durgan Ball.
Dragon Balls get.
Durden.
This next email might be the best email. I don't know. It might not be.
Is it
Don't get
retarded?
upset.
Okay.
This is from Curtis. The subject line is, "Hey, it's Curtis from LA."
You're really gay.
Oh man. Hey, MEGA64 crew. Just a few statements and questions. Sean, I support your blanket, but you should build a porn stash. Also, my girlfriend said she wanted my tan and face on your body, and I was like, haha, whore. Okay, so, and then he gives Garrett a friend code.
This guy.
Basically, your girlfriend called you fat.
Wow. Yeah, basically.
Oh.
Then he gave Garrett a friend code.
That's awesome.
And
I'm
then,
gonna play this guy.
And then Rocco, not trying to be an ass or anything, but was Dr. Pock meant to be like, well, overweight? Sorry, but I couldn't state that anyway. That if that sounded mean. I don't know. I play both parts.
He was meant to be black, but Rocco was the only guy we could get.
Yeah, I just couldn't swing it. So, sorry. And now for questions. Oh, apparently those weren't questions. Sort of like Derek's question. If a chick was unconscious, would you fuck her to wake her up or give her the potion, etc.?
What?
I have no idea what that's talking about.
I actually just ran out of potion, etc. So I would probably fuck her.
Yeah, but you ran
I
out of
never run out
potion?
of dong, so I'd probably just give her that.
Yeah, dong is you have infinite dong code.
Oh my god.
What is the potion?
Etc.
This guy's a rapist. This guy has a girlfriend? That's bullshit.
Yeah, right.
Would
Send me a picture.
you...
I want to see a picture of this girlfriend. Send her a picture because I guarantee you she's a beast.
Here's a great question right here.
He's a rapist.
Would you ever consider going somewhere else to film a skit such as New Orleans, etc.?
Yes.
I don't know.
A potion skit.
the swimming skit? No, I don't think so.
Oh,
And if you wanted
that's
it,
topical. Four
here's
months ago.
the Snoop's Dreamland song as an attachment, guaranteed no viruses. You know what? Not gonna take your word on that. Gonna just close that email. But thank you, thank you, Curtis from L.A.
There's a Snoop Dogg poster hanging right here.
Yeah, I got Doggy Style July
That's the
Death
Jam
Row Death Row calendar.
Death Row calendar.
Garrett,
Yes.
this is from Simon in the UK.
Yes.
Hey, I love your dreads, and I was wondering when you had them done and how you had them done.
For Simon?
Yeah, it's
Let me see that, Mike. Simon, I want to give a shout out to the UK. I've been to London once, and I liked it a lot. I had fun there. Okay, the dreads. Let's see. I didn't go anywhere to have them done. I just did them. Basically, don't wash your hair. Don't brush your hair. Don't comb your hair. Put beeswax in your hair and leave it in your hair, and then it'll start to get real nasty and gross, and it smells real bad, and bugs start living in it. And then you have dreadlocks after about a year.
I heard you could wash your hair and just not comb it and still get dreadlocks.
No, you can. I in all honesty, I put beeswax in my hair for about a year until they were all dreadlocked, and then now I just leave it. But I don't wash it just because I don't really have to wash it.
Because you're gross.
But there's no bugs and it doesn't smell. And I'm gross, yeah. I'm definitely gross.
Yeah.
I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, just put beeswax in your hair. Like when you wake up, style it with beeswax, and you can get that I don't know where. The ethnic hair care aisle.
What made you decide to do that?
No one I knew had them. And I have an obsession about being different than everybody else.
Okay.
Okay?
That's fine.
Thank you, Simon.
Great.
Over and out.
I like that. Good question. Isaiah L asks, what are you guys most excited about from E3? There kind of wasn't anything really new at E3 that we hadn't heard about before, so it's kind of the same thing. Resident Evil 5.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Metal Gear 4.
Metal Gear Solid 4.
Awesome.
Derek is probably going to say what? Smash Brothers?
Yep.
Okay.
They didn't really announce.
nothing new
Yeah,
there. Yeah.
nothing announced for that.
The new Mario Kart sounded cool, but other than that, there wasn't really
I'm
anything
excited
else
about the
new.
Wii Zapper finally coming out.
Yeah, that's cool.
For Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. So yeah, usual stuff. Rob C of New Jersey asks, in the Punch-Out skit on version 1, why was Derek clapping with his head down like that? Funniest part in that skit. Because
He just did it.
we didn't have any plans, so he just did it. There you go. Not sure if you know anything yet, but have you heard from Awful Mart yet? It's still down, and I've been trying to order version 2 for the past month or so. It's still no prevail. Yeah, I in the middle of May, the post office screwed everything up and made it really hard to mail things, and for whatever reason, they never got Awful Mart back up. So it's been down since the middle of May, and they keep telling me it's going up any day, and any day keeps going, and nothing happens.
He
so.
wants version 2?
Yeah.
Can't he just get it off your website?
No, you go to our website and it goes through Awful Mart.
Oh.
So, yeah,
Wow.
just if...
That's quite the business, faux
Yeah.
pas.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that'd be up by now. But if you really want it, just email me, and hopefully I can let you know when it's going back up if I have any more info or whatever.
Or come to Comic-Con. We'll have them there.
Comic-Con, we will have them in the bushels.
Get off your butt, Rob Cock from New Jersey. Fly out here.
Rob Cock.
Thank you, Robert Cock.
Sean should read an email.
Sean, let's read... Oh, this one's about game facts again. What the hell? All right, next email. This is by David Maher.
Sean can't read an email?
Sean, you don't want to read an email?
Get up there, Sean.
All right. By David Maher Fokker.
Hey, MEGA64. I have a question to ask you guys. But first, I'd like to say how much I love your videos. Anyways, I know some of your videos are parodies of other videos on the internet, such as your Timbo video, Average Cowboy, and the Fake Version 2 trailer. These videos are definitely a lot funnier once the videos they are parodying are seen. So, I was wondering what other videos of yours, if any, parody the internet videos. Thanks for the time and keep up the great work. David.
Wow, thanks, Dave.
Thanks, David.
I agree with Dave.
Well, okay, Timbo is an obvious one. Average Cowboy, Fake Version 2 trailer. I don't think anything else that we've done.
You hit 'em all. Oh, you know what?
What?
The DEA agent who shoots his foot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, in one of the Ghost Recon videos, Derek shoots his foot.
I thought.
Oh, yeah, and the Splinter Cell one.
No, that was Ghost Recon. Crosscom.
Super fan.
No?
Yeah.
Splinter
Oh, no,
Cell?
that's one of the sixth one.
Breakdown?
The breakdown.
Oh, that one was... Oh, yeah. I thought we were
But
still talking about the guy who shot
That's
himself
not
in the
seen.
foot.
That's on MEGA64 time. That's pretty much
Wait,
it. At this
what's
point.
Breakdown?
The one with Derek is
Crying?
Yeah,
to the-
yeah.
That was that was off.
That
Yeah.
was from
Yeah,
the
you should see
video.
the original.
Was that
Was that
the
before
original?
YouTube? I feel
See,
like
that's-
Yeah, that was before YouTube. I found a QuickTime file of
I
that.
saw Timbo before I saw the Kimbo fight, but I knew about Holding It Down, and I knew about the grape smashing lady in. Well, that's kind of the same thing.
Timbo
same
pretty
thing.
much was like yeah.
Timbo hit like 9 videos
Yeah,
in one
Timbo's
swoop.
A lot of them.
Yeah.
But I think one of my favorites is the guy who shoots himself in the foot in the classroom.
Yeah.
That for some reason that footage makes
Yeah.
me laugh so fucking hard.
Yeah.
And
Put it away!
hold
Oh.
it down too is fucking great.
Oh, and in version 2, in the episode Ode to Sue, when they talk about Dr. Pog goes on an E-Bombs World kick, there is, Sean is doing a dance. It's not supposed to be the character Sean, but it's a video
why
of Sean
was that
doing a
done?
dance, and it's supposed to be a parody of,
Aisha.
of the
that's what I meant,
Aisha,
the
Aisha video. And
Everyone's seen Aisha.
there is something on MEGA64 time that might touch on another internet video, but that'll be a surprise.
What?
You're just gonna appreciate it that much more. In for a treat. All right. All right. Next, this is from Griffin Huntington WV, whatever that is. I don't even care. I'm trying to think of a premise for a radio drama on my college radio station. Any sweet ideas?
A boyfriend and a girlfriend get in a fight, and then they.
Okay, yeah, here's the idea.
Derek's
A
not-
guy is trapped in a room, and the room is being filled with gas, and he keeps asking people outside the door to unlock the room, but they won't.
It'd be like War of the Worlds. People from your
Um,
campus will run up.
Let
No,
me-
it's just him talking through the door. So easy.
I'm going to answer this because I am a big fan of the CBS Radio Mystery Theater from 1974 to 1982. I have all of them on my computer. I listen to them all the time with E.G. Marshall. And the scariest one I've ever heard was the one where these two people are like go into this cave to do it. And this guy is like obsessed with being alone, and that was his secret like alone spot in this cave, some random village or whatever. So he seals them off in the cage, this cave rather, and they're trapped down there. But he can hear them, and like he can kind of see them through this crack in the wall, whatever. And the whole time he's just like obsessed with hearing them like freak out. And then eventually they're starving to death, and then the guy tries to eat the girl, and then at the last possible second he lets them out, whatever, but they're all fucked up, and they don't talk anymore, and the girl like is like missing half her arm because he ate it, and like it's just crazy. Do something like that. There you go.
I don't know.
Do that.
Do
If
that.
you just get Ted the Cave Diver story, just read that. Have you guys read that on the internet?
What?
Rocco, have you? Please
Yes.
tell me you have.
Wait, the cave diver. I read
The
that.
Cave Diver, the story about the guy who goes into the cave and he keeps smelling like that weird smell.
Yes, I read. You haven't read that. I think when we looked
Yeah,
at
I think
Jackson.
I had you read it. I
Yeah.
found maybe one of our listeners might be able to help me out here. A few years ago, I read this story on the internet that was like this guy's. It was supposed to be a diary, but I'm pretty sure it was just a written story. It's called Ted the Cave Diver, from what I remember, and it's just an 11-page story about this guy who goes into a cave, and it's really scary. The story is, and nothing really happens in it. He just talks about like what he smells and what he hears down there. But I have not been able to find that story anywhere on the internet, and I've been looking lately because I really want to read it again. So if anybody knows what I'm talking about, or if you have it saved anywhere or a link, let me know.
That story was really scary, and it starts off so normal, and then you can't really tell. I can't tell you why it's scary. Just by the end of it, I was really scared.
Dude, it's terrifying. He just finds this cave, and it's a tiny hole in the wall, and it's seriously like the size of a golf ball. And the whole story is about how he just keeps going back to this cave, and he brings more tools with him, and he just keeps breaking the hole open bigger and bigger, and finally it gets big enough where he can barely wedge himself through it. So he like forces himself through this hole in the wall and finds this huge like unexplored cavern, and just explores it. And like the more he goes into the cavern, like the more he smells like this horrible like wretched smell. And every time he smells it, like his dog starts freaking out, and just like weird stuff starts happening in the cave. And by the end of it, like the last page, he's like, I'm going into the cave tomorrow with a gun, and I don't know what's going to happen. I'll write more when I come back. And then it just ends as if he like never came back.
That sounds great.
Yeah, it's a great story. Ted the Cave Diver. Somebody help me out.
You can't just Google Ted the Cave
I
Diver.
have. I've been searching Google for it. I can't find it anywhere.
Huh.
I said
I want to
Cave
read it.
Diver.
Wow. Well, on that note,
Yeah.
Zach C. in Wisconsin.
Zach
Says-
Cock.
I remember in one of your podcasts you mentioned that Sean's dad is a cameraman at
Wait.
Padres games.
Start over. Zach Cooch. There you go.
I remember in one of your podcasts you mentioned that Sean's dad is a cameraman at Padres games. Has Sean's dad ever filmed an episode or anything for you guys?
Yeah, right.
Is he a
We-
cameraman?
we
or
do
does he work the
quality.
bull?
No, he's a videotape operator. He does the replays. He doesn't like cameraman.
He's never filmed anything for us, but when we were doing the show for public access and the tapes needed to be on beta, he helped us convert all the episodes to
Yeah.
beta.
He knows a lot about that kind of stuff.
He's
and,
nice.
Thank you.
watch the Padres games, you'll see his work in action.
We went and saw him on Friday at
We did,
working
yeah,
at
we
the
went and saw
Padres
him on
game.
Friday.
Went to go visit him at his job. He
We
gave
got to go in the place
Garrett
where they
Rocco the tour.
where they
It was
run all the
awesome.
replays, stuff like that. It's really cool. I really enjoy. Sean, like seriously, I don't know if it's clear or whatever, but like, I'm usually with someone else that hasn't been there
Right.
whenever I go back there, and he always gives them the tour. But I enjoy the tour just as much every time. Every
Really?
time I remember, I'm because I'm still trying to piece together how everything works, and I get something more out of it every time. I
Yeah,
enjoy
no,
it.
I
things
really.
going
He
on.
could give me that tour 1,000 times. I'd
It's
enjoy
really
it.
cool how they have a whole mobile, like, video operating booth. Like they do
Yeah.
sound, video editing, video shooting, video capture, like everything for live TV. It's
I just
awesome.
can't believe it's mobile. Like I thought it would be a giant studio sitting within the
Yeah, no.
stadium,
It's
but
a
it's
semi.
like it within an hour it's driving away. It's like, oh my god.
Cool.
So
Real
it was cool. All right, and then the last email is from Ryan G. Can you name one time in your life that you can recall vividly but holds absolutely no significance, but for some reason you can always recall this
Yeah.
moment?
For me, I just remember being like a real little kid, and my aunt was over at our house, and we went down to my bedroom, and she helped me get this like guitar toy off of the top shelf of my closet so I could play with it. And I just remember that for no reason.
My earliest memory is me walking up to a water spigot.
That's yeah.
Like in an apartment complex, it was underneath the staircase. There was no hose attached. It was just a water spigot sticking out of the wall. I walked up to it.
Isn't that
There
weird,
you go.
Sean?
I can't think of anything right now.
My earliest memory, I remember being in like the crib and stuff and hearing the sounds of the faucet in the next room over and over, but that's not what I'm going to talk about. The least significant memory that I have that I remember really super vividly is being, I don't know how, only a few years old. I don't know how many years old. And I got a He-Man playset that you can pour sludge down and it looks like a waterfall of sludge. And I guess some of it dried up inside it or something, but I remember laying on my back on the couch looking at this awesome playset, and as I picked it up, like, dried flakes of this ooze fell into my mouth, and it was like salty poison. It was the worst taste. It was seriously, it was like a giant booger in your mouth. It was horrible. So I remember that.
I had that playset.
Oh really?
The He-Man one? Yeah.
Did you taste it?
No, I didn't taste the sludge, but I remember I had that one.
I can always recall that moment. So that was hopefully that answered your question. Ryan G.
Ryan.
Those are, you know what? Those
Gimpy.
are of all my
Rylan apparently.
What?
It's Rylan.
of my like huge action figure collection.
Yeah.
That's the oldest figures I have. I have a bunch of my old He-Man.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I think the oldest I have a bunch of Return of the Jedi figures from the year I was born. Like
Wow.
for some reason, everybody bought me like children, like little baby toys and stuff like that, and my grandma was like, "No, for some reason I got you Return of the Jedi." figure."
That's cool though.
Okay, well, how'd you know?
Years later, there's the best one.
Years later.
Sean, no memory? That was the last email.
I have memories, but they're all like significant. They all have a reason. I don't know.
His life has been very significant.
Very, very
You
significant.
can't just ask him a question.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sorry, Rylan G.
That's
You know what,
fucking
though?
it. That's the end. Turn it off.
Okay.
Fuckers.